The Lord has always used his prophets to speak to his people and also to give the warning to the nations. And that's why the Lord is always, he's ordained the prophets to preach his word and to teach his word, and before the incoming destruction. I like to use the example of Jeremiah, the prophet Jeremiah. You know, he was a prophet that was ordained, you know, even from the time he was a child. Actually, let me just grab that account really quickly. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1. And start at verse 4. It says, "Then the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee." See, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, he's the father of all spirits. So he says, before he formed Jeremiah in the womb, in the belly, he knew thee, because he controls all the spirits. All souls belong to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. It says, "Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb," before he was even born, before he even his mother gave birth to him, he said, "I sanctified thee, chosen him, and ordained thee to be a prophet unto the nations." And that's a nomen omen, because the name Jeremiah goes back, what the meaning of the word Jeremiah is, what the weeping prophet, or some say the crying prophet. Because even before he, like I said, before he was even born, he was having this conversation. The Lord had ordained him to be a prophet. So he was kind of reluctant, but who can refuse the will of the Heavenly Father? No one. It says, verse 6, it says, "Then said I, Ah, Lord, power, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child." And this is how beautiful it is, because the Lord doesn't need any of us. He can use a stone. He can use a bird. In this case, he used a child, Jeremiah. He says, "For I am a child." But the Most High said unto me, "Say not, I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak." Because these are the words of the Heavenly Father. These are the holy words of the Heavenly Father. This is not Jeremiah's words. This is not my words. This is the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and that's how powerful it is. You know. So, anyways, that concludes my epistle for today. I like to give all praise, all glory, infinite honor to my power, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakodash, and double honors to the elders, the bishops, and the apostles of the great millstone. Shalom.